Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Music's good? Okay. Here we go. I hope I'm not in the way. It's looking okay. So I'm guessing this is me. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. Audrey? Audrey? I don't know how to say that. It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. Okay, okay. I had better put on the crown. Explore the rooms. Oh, you click to move. Okay, that's easy. So you click on the crown. Oh, what? I have an inventory. Davern. I'm guessing that's our kingdom. Crown the king of Davern. Oh, do I click? It's getting a bit rusty. Wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. I don't see doors. I'm guessing I just do this. This is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Also down here. Your Grace! A deserter! Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Whoa, right off the bat. Two choices. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now, and there's no place for cowards under my banner. Ooh. Starting off strong. What do we do? It's a choice between, like, draconian leadership and then trying to inspire and have mercy. I'm guessing there's a dire situation here. So I'm gonna say that we spare him. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. The world's over here, bud. How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it is so bright as if Svarog himself walked our lands. Oh! Oh, stand by. Is this Slavic? Hold on. Yeah, I thought I recognized that. Here, take a look at this. Svarog. He is a Slavic deity known primarily from the Hypatian Codex, a Slavic translation of the Chronicle of John Alalas. I don't know that one. He is identified with Hephaestus, the god of the blacksmith in Greek religion. Okay. See, I know a little bit of, like, Slavic mythology, but not, like, word for word. I knew I recognized that name somewhere, though. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We'd better get started. I have gathered archers from all the other walls. They are waiting you at the wall, Your Grace. There's still time to put up white flags. F no! It's the throne room. Oh. Crap. How? Oh, I go through the door. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Put up a white flag? Hell no! Sons of Davern, my brothers. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. And today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Well, I mean, he did it for me. Okay. That's quite the start, I'm not gonna lie. 1 year. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. Is it you? And here's the little one. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sidani. Ooh, what a name. Aurelia. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Wow. You found me. Well done, father. Come on now, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? There's no way to speak to your father. Lorsulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Azalea. Azalea? I don't know how to say that. We can see you from miles away. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Okay, I'm digging it. Grevno, Week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Oh, and right off the bat, looks like my wife? Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's got into her recently. Maybe she will open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Do I need to go now? Probably not. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. Okay. Let's take a look. Hearings, main entries. Ah. We should repair the damages, and there's the family needs. Okay. Completed entries. Okay, okay. This is a peasant. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughters-in-laws think of our family? Gosh. We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. That seems fine. I think I have enough. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Oh yes, the thirst's the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Aha. Okay. So that's a completed entry. It looks like I gained some reputation off of it. I think that's good. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. That seems reasonable to me. An inn is not our priority. The business would be good, though, right? It would... I'd say yeah. Make it the best inn around. We surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, there's more coming. Okay, I need to go look at, Oh, new entry. The king decided to support the village with gold. Okay. Oh, so I can't leave just yet. So I gotta go to the wall later, I'm guessing. Okay. Monsters. Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night. Unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws, we've never seen anything like this. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. So the general was sent. I got a new entry about the monsters. Monsters attack the village. We have sent a general to see if he can find anything. I didn't see... Oh, he's right here. Okay. Oh, I click on the throne. Oh, that's how I go. Okay. Gardens, dungeon. Blue icons indicate important matters to attend to. Green icons show optional conversations. So, probably important first, right? That's what I'm guessing. I should go do the important stuff first. So this is Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. Ooh, shoot, okay. Now there's actually a lot of choices. Why didn't want you play with us? Sally's been pretty nasty recently. I can see something's wrong. So she was being kind of rude, but more like standoffish, like she just didn't want to talk. So I'm gonna go with something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? So I can't do the neutral approach. Maybe I just asked the question. You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? Alright, I'll do this. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. I will see you later. I'll leave you to it. Sure. Okay, I guess I just have to come back later then. Can I leave this way? I can! It's worse than I thought. Oh, yikes! The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. It sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. In my weekly summary, do I have that now? I can't read it here. By all the gods that could have been me. Do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins, I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you here again? I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe? How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper, he was pretty upset. Oh yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out? So... I'm pretty sure that there's no way that he's telling the truth. But I'm kind of curious if I do let him out, what happens. I'm gonna let him out. I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Stay as long as you like, Your Grace. Some barrels. They used to store wine. Okay. Nothing to do there, I guess. So back in the gardens. Ah, I think I see what's going on here. Yes, Father? What is the matter with you two? You and Lorsulia used to be best friends. You mean, why is Lorsulia such a big baby? That is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She will just get more resentful as time goes by. But it's so hard. I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again. I guess that's it. Maybe that's what I needed to do? So, do I just come back to the throne room? I'm guessing? Unless... Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Taxes. The villages in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. Fair. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. Okay. Resources. We have to control 4 resources to keep it running smoothly: gold, supplies, army, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to petitioners. They're happy, their contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army to gain more soldiers. We'll need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes as well as from the alliances we make with lords. Okay. Yeah, so there could be all kinds of petitioners. They all have problems. They will seek help from their king. We can use the resource agents to help those in need. Beware though, some might come with malicious intentions, so you should carefully consider who is truly in need. That's it. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. At least that I'm aware of. Maybe I go back to the castle wall? Yeah, she's still here. Let's see if anything changes. Nope. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay. So do I just wait here? The river brings a lot of wildlife to the area. I enjoy the sounds of birds chirping away each morning. Okay. Aurelia convinced me to have some plants here. It makes the place seem more friendly. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought the bell tolling meant something. Wait, you hear that? I swear it sounded like something different, like someone on horseback was like walking by. I don't know if that was important though. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me go back to the dungeon here. Oh, cell. I'd rather not go in there. What if more walls collapse? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. How does time progress? Do I just need to wait here? Oh, wait. Ah! Got it. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. So, a broken theater is reducing the population's happiness, but it's going to cost 10 gold to fix that. A broken pantry roof is having us lose some food, I think. Yeah, that's wheat. So I'm thinking probably the theater. So we fix the theater, because that's going to increase happiness. Gain 2 gold per week by fixing a market stall, but I don't have enough money for that. So that's all I can do right now. Oh, you're off to bed. Alright, good night, Rooney. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So week 2 then. Okay, right off the bat. A general. Oh, he must have come back. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth. A crest of Radovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Radovia? Your man is right. Radovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Ha. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We were just making a living. One might call it plunder, I would call it hard work. Who is your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. So I get the feeling that executing him might go poorly. But I can't just throw him in the dungeon because I think I only have the one functional cell. If I let him go, I think the people will be very unhappy with that, is my guess. Oh, that's the sound I heard earlier. Now I get it. Is he part of, like, the group that was, assaulting the castle earlier? This is hard. You know, he was killing innocent people, and he's clearly not sorry. No Radovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this, and you will feel their poisonous bite. I need to see Aurelia about this. Alright. I bring news, father. Azalea sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's got into you, Lorsulia? Azalea sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? Audrey, did you know about any of this? No, Your Grace. I'd better talk to Azalea about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring a certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Alright. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still he is my son. I asked you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? 2 weeks? Crap. The gold's not a good choice. I already know that. Screw it, send the general. He will ask around and see if he can track your son down. I hope he's still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. There we go. Lord Etten. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down, and I know where they are keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or, I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. Crap. I can't help. I have nothing. My general is occupied and my gold is running low. I wish you the best of luck getting your daughter back. And I wish you never find yourself in a similar situation. Keep your daughter safe, Your Grace. I will remember this. Crap. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. The paranoid. A lord visited the castle. He mentioned something about fearing his life, but he never gave any details. He left in a hurry. I'm guessing I can follow him, and I probably should. Bedchamber, gardens. Gardens first. Let's see if he's over here. No, there's Azalea, though. Yes, father? There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you spent to help out with it, it definitely was. I wish you'd come to ask me first. I'm not angry, I just want you to be safe. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lorsulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Of course, Sidani. Sidani. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry, nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, Father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lorsulia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Lorsulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name-calling. You are confined to the castle. I'm guessing I only get to choose one of these? None of these seem to be an issue. I'm gonna say this. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Stupid Lorsulia, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. Okay. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Here we go, what's over here? Oh, she's over here again. Oh, it's you. Azalea told me what's going on. Azalea told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. Oh, and why is that? Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We will make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. Well, I tried. What can I say? I tried. Okay, I gotta go talk to my wife now. Yes. Darling. Radovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Are you kidding me? Bayran, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Radovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Lorsulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. Which? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. What got into this? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Radovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. My name's Eric. Hey. Don't worry, we will solve this. What are we going to do? If Bayran ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Radovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? No, I let him see justice. You should have questioned him first. Ah! One less barbarian to worry about, though. I guess that's true. Marry a prince, a lord even, yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It will be fine, I won't let them take her away. Eric, I am terrified. I can handle this. I will stay here. Dang it! I knew I should have. I shouldn't have killed him, but something just felt like I needed to do it. So now what? Oh my gosh. So we did repair the theater, which removed that contentment penalty, which I think we needed. We're paying a general. We have enough gold to fix the pantry roof. And we have enough food to fix the market stall, or wheat, or whatever it is. But if I do that, I'm gonna run out of money immediately. Do it. Okay, so I didn't run out completely. There's 2 gold there, but people are gonna be real upset this next week. Okay. Oh, a pigeon. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayran, the king of Radovia. So they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? So it's difficult. My wife thinks to play stupid is the thing to do. But no, I need to tell him. You never mentioned it, Your Grace. I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Alright, good. Banker. Oh no. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, lesson note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. That seems really good, but I'm kind of worried. Let me try it. We can offer 50 gold repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. So this is the first one, which would help. That might get me out of my sticky situation. Let's try it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. So we got the 50, but we also need to pay it back over 5 weeks at 10 gold. So we don't have as much as it says we have. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dog. Gosh, that is a hard sentence. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold, or 5 sacks of supplies. That way we can at least keep our children fed. The supplies seem like the right move for that one. But I'm so low. Maybe the gold. Take the gold. I hope you can make it count. Oh, we will, Your Grace. Thank you. Now there's a merchant. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. Yes. Take the gold and let the business grow. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. I got an achievement for that. The heck? What's the achievement? Invest in tavern business. Oh, okay. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. I'm gonna do the higher supply count. Give them out in your village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. I hope that the spirits will keep you well. Alright, let's take a look. Tavern business. The king, eager at the chance to improve the health of the treasury, invested some gold in the tavern business. Ransom. The current situation in the kingdom forced King Eric to decline helping Lord Etten. The king aided the village with some gold so they could buy enough food to feed their families. 7 sacks of supplies was a generous gift, but the king felt that this was the best option. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Already did that. Oh, so no reply. How'd he get a pigeon to come here, though? Alright, so there's 2 in the council chamber. Right. I'm guessing she's the optional. Let's do her first. Hey there. Go with the silly pickle. Silly pickle? I'm not silly. You're right. You're a silly pickle. Ugh, Your Grace. Sedana, I always tell you not to play here. This is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. I don't see a problem with it. As long as you don't damage anything. Oh yes, thank you, Your Grace. Ooh, let's see what else is here. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Hey, Cormith. Long time no see. How's it going, man? Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Okay. We can talk to the nearby lords, but first I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. Wow! 3,000? Amazingly sore, and you? Not as sore as you, I guess. What's got you sore? Talus should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Radovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Wish you knew? Oh, I'm sorry, man. There's nothing else now. Alright, let's see what that bank did. The bank gold payment's -10. Okay, so we still get some every week, just not as much. No, wait. No, we're losing some. Yeah, that's not ideal. Crap. Week 4. Hey, my general came back. Thank goodness. Your Grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Nice. King Talus. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father, look what she did. Azalea's put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Is there PvP in this? No, there is not. Why did you tell her I told on her? I didn't tell Azalea anything. No, I did. Can you not see we have a guess? I need to say not now. I'm busy. You never have time. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But, you can't even control your children, that I'm surprised you still sit where you do. And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we've had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. Well, I'm playing it because I thought people would enjoy it, Cormith. Because last time I did a visual novel, people liked it. But that was at night, and this is morning, so I get that people aren't here quite yet. What is she doing in here? Are you letting children play with your archives? Girl, be gone. Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric? What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Radovia has threatened me and my family. Radovia here? Yes, they are simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. Just like that. Surprised I'm not comatose from all the work. I've had one night to recover, so I'm all good. Pfeh, of course not, you see. My son, Ivo, has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lorsulia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lorsulia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. My terms. I can't let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davert has seen better times. When Radovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? You will provide a general to help with our people's needs. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? You made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like this one next to Lady Ada. So invite. Yes. Okay. Simple enough. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, so not too bad. Okay, let's go take care of this. Of course she's not here. Your Grace, how are you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the council chamber, Father? Well, he's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, yes, keep your voice down, silly pickle. Oh. She really not here? Really? Really? Darling. Lorsulia's getting married? Do I just straight up say that? Lorsulia is getting married. Did Bayran find us? We can't let him. Lorsulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus, marriage for army in return. We cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great. Ivo is a prince after all, and if Lorsulia is married to Ivo, then Bayran can't do anything. Talus' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus, we need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. And we need a band, too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does she know yet? No, I came straight to you. She's been acting up late. Maybe it's better if I tell her. You talk to her. I will get on with the preparations, okay? Okay. This is gonna be a bit awkward. Hey, what are you doing here? Your Grace. Keep up the good work, Stan. Yes, Your Grace. Okay. Bad news, kid. Something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try offering something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm told I'm old enough, you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in a village having nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. I hate to say it, but, that's not how I wanted that to go. There's nothing else. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lorsulia. Eric, we must do something. Send a general. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they are up to. Buy flower decorations for the wedding. Oh no. Hire a band. Oh no. Why? That's also expensive. That's gonna cut supplies down so much. We should still, though. And I can do the fabrics, but I can't do the band. I need to have at least a little bit. Yeah, just go with that. This sucks. What have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. They made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. See the post, open the map by clicking the map button below. Send the general by selecting a Radovian post and clicking on the magnifying glass icon. Exploring locations may result in gain of resources. In this case, we need a dispatch of the Radovian posts, okay? You can send an agent to explore any location. Okay. Judging from this map, the open field is something that I shouldn't really mess with. But that west post is blocking a road. Select an agent. General. Turns to complete one. Send general to explore. Confirm. So he's been sent. Okay. Hopefully he clears it out. Update for Tarkov seems interesting. Yes. We've reverted a little bit. No, I just wanted to start with something to wake up a bit that got my mind thinking. And it was a little interesting too. Your Grace, you called for me. I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grevno more often. Tarkov with swords and bows would be lit. Hey, you got something like that. It's called Mountain Blade. Look it up. Go do that. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There is a nefarious thief going from lord to lord pretending like he needs help. He convinced other lords nearby to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What do you want me to do? Let's say he does show up to my throne room, and I recognize him. All I ask of you is to imprison him. I don't want you to lose gold like I did. Once you have him in your dungeons, send a pigeon for me and I will deal with him. I will keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. It's fair. We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then. And we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Great. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Nice! A cake! Let's get it. Merchant. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it is not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? Hey, what do you mean of course I'd help a tavern? Come on, man. A whole 1 gold every week. Do I dare get more out of him? No. Thank you. It does? You are most welcome, Your Grace. I probably should have gotten more out of him. How can I help, Silly Pickle? I'm worried about Lorsulia, Father. I got played. Probably, but it still helps me out a bit. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie, and what happens to Dusty? Your sister didn't know she'd have to leave, Sidani. As for Dusty, it's Lorsulia's cat. She will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lorsulia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Wow, I tripped over that. Why does she do it then? If she'd rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her to convince her to stay? Of course, Sidani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'd better check on Lorsulia when there's time. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. There's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? The supplies are not an option, I have to do the gold. There should be enough for you to get your village a new herd. That's even a bit more than we needed. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, that's all the petitioners. So now... I better go talk to Lorsulia. Lorsulia's not up there. Maybe Azalea will know where she is. I just gotta make sure that no one's up here. Yeah, no one. Okay. And Azalea would be in the garden, yeah. She's got a sword. Yikes! Easy! Yes, father. Swords? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lorsulia. She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Let's go. I don't really know how to... Since I can't go to the market, I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Don't let your opponent hit you and be quick. That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch. Too slow. My turn. You've got quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Azalea, what's going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave. Feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? I don't want my little girls to leave home so soon, but the truth is, once you become of age, we will need to find you a husband, sooner or later. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidani is too young. It's not the same. Marriage contract, right? I'm sure you will find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? I will find you when I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. We hardly do anything anymore. Talus would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lorsulia wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know, I feel it's best to give her some time. I will make it right, though. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Azalea. Do I ever? How you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the council? Oh, wait. Oh, we already did that. So advanced? What do you mean? What you talking about? Alright. Oh, marriage contracts? Yes. Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lorsulia likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon and there is so much to do. I think we're going to have to roast duck and a Calasian salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lorsulia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. I have a pie. Would that help? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright. I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on, no. Everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? Is that it? Let me check up with this dude. I haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she is still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it's none of your business. Did Yellies and Baravia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land? Witchcraft? I don't know and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems. Is everything alright in Hagos? I've always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like. Better than this rat hole. Nice guy, huh? I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage. What's there to say? Evo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. Are those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. I don't want to say go ahead with the wedding. I will be in the throne if you need me. Read as much as you like. Heh! Yeah, you're probably right, Dimitri. Something's on his mind, though. He's desperately looking for something. I think he might be sick. Yeah, very nice guy, right? I'm almost done paying off the bank. I could hire a band. I might need to wait one more week, though, just to be safe. Everything else looks good, though. Probably searching for a cure. Yeah, but is it for her or is it for him, is the question. Oh gosh, there's a lot. You first. There's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Rodovian post when there's a chance, Your Grace. Oh, I'm about to get the report right here. No sign of the Rodovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. Yes! They must have gone away in a hurry. Oh, that's not much. Okay, we need to check this one then. Pietro. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, I went to my bed, someone was in my room, they moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. This dude keeps coming back. How am I supposed to help him? He visited again. This time he mentioned something about candles. Things are getting rather strange. Aurelia? Have you seen Lorsulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. She's gone. Of course, my sweetest. She's gone. She sprang. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Rodovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on your people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Rodovia to threaten our land. Said the general. Bah! I was supposed to get a second general. Where is he? Gosh dang it. I should have waited. I should have waited. Gosh dang it. There's a merchant. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. That sounds really sketchy. Let me get it. Here's the gold. That's wonderful. Make sure to let me know if it works. I'm actually curious myself. Nice. Let's see what this says about it. Tavern business. Merchant medicine. A traveling merchant was selling a cure-all medicine. It may prove useful. Okay. Can I please go check the bedroom? Is it gonna let me? She's gonna tell me she's gone. Right here. Big days in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Lorsulia doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparations, so everything's on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eric, how do you think she would react? She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She can never find out about this. How are you holding up? I'm well, I think I might actually sleep tonight. Oh, same dialogue as before. I think that's it. Yep. That's it. Okay. We're almost done with the bank. We got one more week till the wedding, so we could wait to hire the band. We're on week 7 now. General's back. The North Post was crawling with Radovian scum. We have managed to dispatch most of them. Okay, that brought that back up. So let's wait before sending a general again. Thanks to the new inn, we've built our workers are happier and work harder. We can now plow much faster. We still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. Thank you very much, our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, so that's nice. We're getting close to the wedding. We need to make sure the posts are not a threat to us. Sidani. What are you hiding there, silly pickle? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat, just not Lorsulia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the gardens and I called him Smudge. That's an unusual pet, and an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lorsulia didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. I don't think your tricks are going to work. Lorsulia has to leave. She will marry Ivo, and with that, she will have to stay with him, support him. So there's no way. No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it, Smeary? It's Smudge. It's not that hard, Father. He smudges, that's why. Yes, yes. Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Talus is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. Teeny tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold, you see? 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way, I could get myself some boots. Yes, that's it. Some new boots, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So, what say you? Yes. Fine. But it better be boots. Of course, what else? It's so early, I'm sorry, man. Thank you, Your Grace. Another peasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. A monster on their banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. Send them supplies. I hope this will compensate your losses. That should be more than enough. We are much obliged, Your Grace. And a merchant. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? Ah, I think this is the dude. Guards. No, Your Grace, I am telling the truth. It was the Radovian barbarians. You will spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know that we found her wrongdoer. Sweet. So we got that. Sounds like Radovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Radovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Okay. Oh, I got to do this one first. Darling. Ask about... has Lorsulia spoken to you at all? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. It's because she's gone! She's gone! Come on, man! Hope she'll forgive us for this one day. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Oh, it's the same dialogue again. Alright. Now, to the dungeon. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You know why. How dare you ask that? You're going to stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. I'm not paying my general for nothing. We'd better dispose of the... Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm glad it reminded me, because I think that would have been way bad if I forgot that. Okay, so now we're actually getting an income coming in, so I feel we can hire the band now and be pretty good. Uh-oh. Oh. The Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. Okay. Bring you back. No sign of the Radovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There was nothing left behind. Okay. Lady Ada. You called for me. Remind me, what did the thief look like? He was wearing a dirty cream apron, dark green shirt, and a hat. I will send for you as soon as he arrives. I think I found him then. Can I take him with me? Do whatever you may desire with him. I'll show him where his place is. And of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. I'm pretty sure I got the right one. There's Pietro again. I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? With the Radovian post gone, I think we are ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Here's the banker. I hear that your treasury isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. I wanted to offer my services. Nope. Nope. Did it once, I'm good. Oh, she is here. What? Father. Lorsulia, you finally came out. Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I will see you there. I don't like the sound of that. Your Grace, I came here to ask you for help. My father is very sick with fever. Help me, please. He is pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We have tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic. We've given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Egaz, we even tried letting the bad blood with the leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. If we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true. You should put word out that we are looking for one. As for your father... Oh, that's what I need the medicine for! This should help your father. It's something stronger that you wouldn't find on a rural stall. That will probably help. Thank you, Your Grace. Papa, here I come. I really hope that works and nothing bad happens. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be real sad if, I messed that up. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to Lursulia. Oh, gosh. Please don't be mad. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling, I know. What? That flipped a 180, I don't understand. I don't get it. She was freaking mad. And then she's like locked up in a room for days, but she didn't like try to leave, like run. I don't know, man. I love you too. I love you more than anything in this world, Luli. Ow, the hugs. Boo. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Luli. It's alright, Papa. I'll miss you calling me Luli. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding. Yes, I'd better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Okay, I feel a lot better about that now. I thought that was gonna be real messed up. Alright. Hello, Dick. How's it? Are those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria, all of these are useless. We're almost ready for the wedding. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist. I bought throne decorations. We'll have a live band. There was no deed. I just want it to be over and done with. Who cares about some See, he's coughing. He's coughing. That's what's kind of throwing me off on it. It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they are really about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. Dude, he freaking pisses me off. Not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of that dude. Do I need to talk to you? Your Grace. How are you doing? Oh, that same dialogue. Are you ready for the wedding? I just had one question I must ask, Your Grace. Yes. May Smudge come to the wedding too? I guess. But you need to keep him very close to you, Sidani. I always keep him close, Your Grace. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Lursulia. She's leaving right after the wedding. I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, silly pickle. Yes, Father? We're almost ready for the wedding. It looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. For you it will, not for Lursulia. I still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. Don't do anything silly, Azalea. Do I ever? Yes. Frankly, yes. Oh, man. And she's got the dresses. I have to pick one. Darling, how are the preparations? Everything is ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a tress. I'll let you do the honors. Oh, no. I hate the one on the left. It's the middle one. This is a middle ground gown. Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much. The puffy one, yes. Pick the ugly one? Come on, man. Oh, I can't afford it. No. The puffy one. It won't cost a coin, but what would everyone think? So the puffy one. How much is the puffy one? Piece of art isn't beautiful. 50 gold? Ah! Really? This dress is nice, but don't worry about the cost. The bank said they will help us fund this dress, so it's almost free. How will that work? They will spread the costs or something. It won't cost us anything until the wedding is over. Come on, man! I didn't raise her to be humble. I didn't raise her to be frickin'... We can't afford it. Come on! She's... Fine, fine. Fine. The bank will suck my soul, but fine. Lorsulia is going to love this one, and we don't have to pay anything, at least for now. So stupid. Stupid. I hate it. I hate it. Gosh dang it. The wedding's now. Here we go. The kings of Davern and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Rodovia. Ugh, I hate the stress. Yeah, agreed. Ahem. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure, and ah, damn it. I could laugh at him. Because of a dress, right? I'm gonna ask him. Ivor, you alright? Of course, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Your Grace. So, like I said, company, my wife, yes, here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. You look, well, that's a big dress. Oh. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lorsulia? A bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that. I'll be on my way if you will excuse me. Talus! About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. What about my general, buddy? I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. Why would you think that? You're a family man, aren't you? I didn't think you would want to let your daughter leave the nest just yet. Believe me, the other option didn't seem any better. The party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was first class, too. I looked for him every... Oh, no, not the snail. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidani. The salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it? A Calades recipe? Look at that dress. I wonder how the young prince will find anything in the midst of it. These snails are extremely undercooked. Oh no. That's not part of the menu. He ate Smudge! No! The party went better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I've wasted... I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Talus, Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast. Drink at least one more with us. Oh no. Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. Come on. Come on. Eric, do something. Move. Talus was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He's not. Is he? Father. Your Grace. Father. How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this? This is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The king of Atana, Talus, is dead. Evo, you are Talus' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Great. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you, and I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus' death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana. Lorsulia, pack your things, we're taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. I already have Stan. I don't see other agents, though. Crap. So I went from an army of 3,000 down to an army of 160. That's no good, man. Crap. Now what? And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Thank you for your time, Lord Etten. Your version of events will definitely prove useful to the investigation. And we are again deeply sorry about your daughter, Lord Etten. My wife is still in mourning. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. We haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have a very good reason to murder the king of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Radovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, and sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you, too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You do want something in return, I presume. Lurs. From Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise, foods as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I will see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. We should invite Lurs over, see what we can do. I have also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them, maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Radovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of things we can do in our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. You can now use the map to explore locations to help locals to try to gain extra resources. Open the map. Yeah, okay. Dear Father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Azalea would love to get lost in here. This game is so complex. Yeah. I was playing it this morning as a nice, easy relaxation before getting into Tarkov. This is not relaxing. I am actually a little stressed out because of it. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sadani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Lorsulia. Atana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Lorsulia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Okay. Here's the banker dude. Hi. Meet again, your grace. Shame what happened to King Talus, truly. But still, we ought to review our business, I'm afraid. As we discussed with Queen Aurelia, we have covered the costs of the dress. As this isn't your first loan from us, I will have to add 10 gold fee to your total debt. This will bring everything to 60 gold. As usual, everything is repaid in weekly installments of 10 gold. Yeah, thanks. Youngsters days, what wouldn't we do for them? Is there anything else I can help with? That's it. So sick of the banker. You have called for me, your grace. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, your grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, your grace. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me, I swear. I don't know these drinks were I didn't know these drinks were poison. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, your grace. Tax my people to pay the debt. Nothing like having a full backpack, 2 broken legs with 5 minutes left. I think this is worse. This stresses me out more. I wasn't saying you did anything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, your grace, I know nothing. But, the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. That narrows our search, then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until after the royal trial. Thank you, your grace. Now a peasant. Your grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he is too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. He says there's no rush yet. No, we should. I'm sure his men can track your boy down. I will talk some sense into that little loafer once he is found, of course. Okay, I need to go ask and see if people want to kill her. Kill who? Who the heck are you talking about? Let's go to the dungeon. How can I help you, your grace? I've heard you know something about Talus' death. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. No, but I have found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, your grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate. I never left the dungeons, of course, until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? Kill the drink girl? No. Ain't gonna happen, man. I was doing the usual check of all the cellars, yes. A little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, your grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. They probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, your grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. So is the wine cellar over here? Oh, I guess not. Oh. Yeah, that's right. He's dead. Your grace. How are you doing? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone, now Smudge is, well, Smudge is 6 feet under. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? Ivo was very upset after losing his father. I think we need to give them some time. Could we visit them one day? I think we could, just not now. I think I'm about to reply something to her. Oh, I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no. Tell her Azalea read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, silly pickle. So I can only say one thing. Yes. This is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Don't worry about it too much, she will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. I will see you later, silly pickle. Nothing useful in here. Oh, I clicked on something. That's right, I'm trying to leave and I clicked on something. Alright, to the gardens. Azalea, my girl, hey. The wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Although Lorsuli's dress was quite embarrassing. I can't believe you chose that one for her. I'd never let you choose my dress. I tried my best to choose something good. I thought she'd like it. Mother seemed to love it. Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. No, that's not what I meant to click. So let me walk out. Come back here. Aurelia, that dress was awful. I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lorsulia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling, let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. We should see what's going on with those spices. Would you like to invite Lurs, Your Grace? Sure. Let's invite him. Lurs can be invited from there. Whoa! Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lord offerings are shown to the right of their profile. Yeah. And it's Lurs is the one that we were trying to get that contract with, so we gotta invite him. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the Pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. Okay, that's fair. So we gotta pay it every time. That's fine. Do stables, training grounds, which gives me more army per week, but it takes everything. General will be available during the battle. I'm assuming I've got time to prepare, so I'm gonna hold off on all of that. I need to hold on to the gold that I do have right now. Okay, there's Lurs. You've called for me, Your Grace? Okay. Two things. I have this animal tooth. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. I've heard that you've stopped supplying Branka with some resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with Praxis to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Radovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Praxis? That's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. Right. There's no place for dust in Davner. That's all for now. Okay. There's Pietro again. I am sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. Thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? Imprison him. How can I help you? How can I help you if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person is listening? Calm down, it's going to be alright. The guard by the exit will take care of you. I'll come and see you later. Your Grace, I hate that Lorsulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her, Father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sidani. Mother said Lorsulia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lorsulia about the cat, Father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive, even? I will ask her about the cat. Thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Salia. You promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. That's easy. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. Oh my gosh. 14? Alright. You should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. If we send a general to Kaski, he should be able to stop the sales, Your Grace. If we manage to do it without problems, we can show Lurs that we're on his side. He will aid us with his army and supplies. If we do this enough, we will probably offend Etten and he will not join our banners. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Etten, though, I'm afraid. Bud. Alright, let's go do the sword first. Yes, Father. How's your practice? You ready? Hey, that was good. I know. Ah, too slow. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she could find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword, she could barely lift it. It was hilarious, she kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Azalea. Come on, Father, you have to admit this is funny. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. She keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Poor girl. Probably traumatized. Come here. Give Daddy a hug. Your Grace. You want to talk about the skunk? Azalea told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I just took Azalea's sword. I am sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. Ah. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Easy. Friggin' easy. Alright. To the dungeon. How you doing there? Oh, Your Grace. It feels safer in here. I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I have my friend here and no one can come inside. I wish I just asked you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. I am glad you feel safer. You're right, no one is going to come here looking for you. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? Yes, I know, but I couldn't tell them what's going on. It could have been one of them. Yeah, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pietro. Let the guards know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. He had an army of 4. Do you have everything you need? Sturdy walls, steel bars, a personal guard. Oh wait, there's nowhere to run. Holy cow, that's funny. Alright. Let's write the letter. What should I write? Ask her about Ivo. What is he like as a husband? How is he dealing with his father's death? And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Oh, I can't do multiple? No, I thought I could do... Dang it. Alright. I can still invite a lord. Oh, true. True. We need some gold to come in. Maybe Joven can help us. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. The army upkeep. Wait. Oh, it's automatic. Oh, okay. I thought I had to click on that every time. There we go. Okay, that makes more sense. I can't afford the training ground. Prepare General. General will be available during the battle. I should do that. Just get that out of the way right now. Nope, I have to wait. I might need that gold for stuff. My general came back. Thank you. Found the little boy. He went straight back to his parents. Father mumbled something about one more mouth to feed. Not sure if you wouldn't be better off in the forest. Well, I tried. Lord Jovan, Your Grace. My condolences about Talith's death. I've heard about Radovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold. But only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years we keep in contact, we train together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. I'll send a pigeon right away. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help, it's just a formality. Okay, so I need Sir Frederick. Okay. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, silly pickle? Your Grace, may I introduce you to the Stabber? Oh no, the Hedgehog. What is this all about? Do you know the tale of Hansen? See, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Alright. Why the Stabber? I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet, yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. Ah. But on top? On top, it's a whole different story. On top, he is a scary, stiff Stabber. Very well, keep the Stabber close to you, but don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's the Stabber. He's on a mission and he's about to stab someone. At least she will be occupied? I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties, they have killed an entire family. We're counting on help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye on these bandits, make sure Radovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them there's no place for such behavior. Alright. I knew we would get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. I didn't want to send the general... I did it anyway, though. I have found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can inspect the items. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they may not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. While we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Okay. So let me see if I can inspect it. Maybe I can get something out of the tooth. The table right there. Yes. Question suspect, seek expert. Okay. Not sure how I'm gonna go about that. Looks like this is it. How do I hire more agents, though? I could really use, like, another general, at least. Maybe if I do that, maybe it'll give me another general. Unless it's just for the battle. Here's Sir Frederick. At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for allies. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. I've heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Radovians lack proper training, but gods know what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battles for Brianna, Keldu. Under my command, the army of the two-headed bird was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my time. I have endured many broken bones. But Noexi, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsman bears scars. Many have fought and died. That Noexi? Show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just pettily worded lies. Noexi is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. This fellow got well under your skin. Who is he? Noexi the Dragon Slayer, he calls himself. Thinks he's a knight, but he's far from it. He usually travels around quite a bit, but I hear people have seen him around Davern recently. If you meet him, he'll surely tell you the same story he tells everyone. There was something about a griffin and a tree. He sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes her off? It doesn't matter. It's always the same story, different details. What is it that you need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a... I have no idea what it is in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That will be all for now. As you please, your grace. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that. Celia, peasant, 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 peasant. Okay. What's that in here? It's from Lusulia. Dear father, King Ivo greatly mourns the loss of his father. The funeral took place as soon as we arrived in Etana. Talus is sorely missed amongst the lords and advisors. Together with King Ivo, we prayed for justice for his father. They say he's in a better place now. The journey helped King Ivo clear his head, and he realized that as King of Davern, you didn't have anything to do with poisoning his father. Although you and King Ivo didn't part in the friendliest manner, King Ivo wishes to apologize for his words, but says that his advisors forced him to stand by his decision. King Ivo wishes to send you support, as his father promised, but his hands are tied until the royal trial is concluded. He counts on your quick investigation on the murder, which he believes will prove your innocence. Yours, Lusulia. King Ivo, I still can't get used to that. I suppose no one imagined Ivo taking the throne so soon. It's good that at least he knows I didn't poison Talus. We still need to convince his advisors and lords. They will need to see the murderer before they support sending their whole army to help Davern. We will find the one responsible, I'm sure. Let's ask Lusulia something else. About Dusty. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sidani keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace, I'll write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Sweet. Azalea. What are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What'd you do this time? Nothing. Az, tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. Great. Your Grace, I hear the wedding was a right feast. I mean, apologies for my impoliteness. My condolences to King Talus, I'm sure he will be missed. Thank you, I'll pass them on. My family has just moved to the capital. We have a house, but our garden isn't big enough. It can barely fit our horses. We'd like a bigger house with a big garden and a beautiful front porch. For us, simple farmers, that's an expense we could never afford, but for a king, it's probably nothing. It would only cost a fraction of what you paid for the wedding dress, Your Grace. 25 gold is all I ask for. No. I don't have gold to waste on your new house. If you want it, work for it. The castle gold is reserved for people in need. You better leave before I have my guards take you out. So you spend that much on a dress your daughter wore once, but you can't help your people with a new house? You could buy half the village just with the gold from the dress. Here we go. I'll make sure everyone knows about this. I can't afford it anyway. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the Cult of the Trees of the Western Woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent raids, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. Alright. You should find someone in the market that you can hire. Your Grace, thank you so much. I've got to say, I wasn't expecting you to help us. I'll make sure our people know you about your good heart. I hope your tree is going to be alright. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Oh, I found you! Whatever your soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? Tell me more. How fantastic. I have something very precious, satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have one pack of dust for just 14 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 7 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. Yeah. I won't allow Oracle dust in Davern. But there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie. My guards will take care of you at the exit. Alright. Where is it? Spices. An Oracle dust merchant visited the throne room of King Aaron to imprison the man. Imprison anyone who is selling Oracle dust. Visit Kasky and close the Oracle dust trading stand. I need my frickin' general for that, though. Yeah, I can't do that till I get my general. Crap. Okay, let's see what else we can do today. Maybe we'll pause it there. Feeling any better, Pietro? Alright. Your Grace, I can't bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know Your Grace disapproves of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. Nope. So I need Lord Lurs. I need him to come and take the prisoner off my hands tomorrow. Break his legs and put him in the dungeon. We have no Oracle dust. Right? I don't deal with scumbags, man. Found some clues who might be behind Talus' death. What have you found? An animal tooth. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. Guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. Oh, this is a little late. Jealous Ratana's a beautiful place. Hope she'll learn her way around very soon. Sure she will. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all these new things and what she's been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Oh, wait. What did Azalea do? You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle? This must have been serious. She is behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli's not here. Alright. That's fine. I'm fine with paying attention to her. Looks like that's it. Tell me about the kingdom, about the... Okay. Oh wait, Audrey, I need... Prepare the table. When we find enzymes, will be shown there. Oh, same thing as before. Alright. So let's see, we need to make decisions today. We have 4 gold. Because of that stupid bank payment. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I already did that. So I've got no gold whatsoever, but I have a lot of supplies. Yeah. Well, let's do one more day. I think, yeah, we do one more day. Then we can, put a pause on it, come back to it the next day. Oh, a letter! Let me see it! The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. Can you make any sense out of it, Audrey? Something tells me it's to do with Oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. It's gonna be Lurs. It's your call, Your Grace. Lurs, come here. Yes. Secret messages for you. Perfect. Our progress. Etten's dust dealers. You've imprisoned Etten's dust dealers. I'm sure this will discourage others from selling. Something suspicious. Thank you for keeping me informed about this shady business. This way I can keep an eye on Etten and his dealers. There's still a lot of work to do. Please send your general to Kasky and close down Etten's dust stand. That's right, I need to send him there. That's all for now. Alright, Stan. They were quite the bunch drinking away in the forest nearby. I let the villagers deal with them. I'm ready for our next orders. Okay, you go take care of that right now. Before I forget. Okay, merchant first. I come from the tavern. The business is going so well, but lately I've had some troubles and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time, but some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. First it was fine, just some girls lurking around every now and then. Now the tavern's turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say, it attracts customers, but the panders essentially took over my tavern. They cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. He's right. If he kicks them out, they're just gonna go to that other tavern, probably. The one that's, like, just the normal. But if he has them stay and get the extra money, he's right that they'll eventually take over, too. Kick him out. You should protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, Your Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with one punch. If you could send a general for a few weeks to help out. I can't. I can't send a general. General's currently away. Then what do I do, Your Grace? Come back another time. I want help, but my resources are limited at the moment. I will come back in 2 weeks' time. That works, that's perfect. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sidani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already loved him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now, I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich. Here's 1 piece of gold, don't lose it. Thank you, Father, your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I can find one? I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king, I shall find one myself. What would you like to know, Your Grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? I doubt it. We're in a difficult situation. We cannot be sure if Ivo will support us with his army. Need to focus on making as many lords our allies as possible. Our scouts reported we would need a battalion of at least 1,000. Okay. That's it. Let's see. Let's go see if there's anything around. Is the merchant still down here? He is. Interesting. I should still invite a lord. Oh, right. Noxie, he's the one. The pompous pretender. If I expose him, I can actually gain Sir Frederick and Jovan. Okay. We'll have that be where we pick up on the next one. I got 1 gold left. Surely that bank payment's almost done, right? Because it was 60 gold. Yeah, there's not much I can do right here. There's no way I'm not paying Stan. Okay. We'll leave it there.